Good on that. See something there too. Okay, we are good to go now.
Great.
Rock and roll.
All right, man. Thank you guys for coming in today. So this is going to be episode 6 for us, and we are interviewing today the new Mutiny. How are you guys doing today?
Good, man. Pretty good. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no problem, man. So you guys are recording right now a new album?
Yeah, we're sitting in the studio, actually. Yep.
Oh, great.
Sweet. That's what they are. So we appreciate you guys taking some time to do this interview. I know I'm assuming you guys have like jobs also.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't at the moment.
Help us fix it.
I'm currently unemployed, but open to opportunity.
Right.
All right. So I guess the first question that people are going to want to know is where are you guys from?
We're out of Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Right on.
And then how long have you guys been playing in the band as a band?
These guys have been doing it for the better part of 10 years. I joined, 18 was when I joined?
Yeah.
It's been about 4 years.
Yeah.
Right on. And what's the scene like in Virginia Beach?
It's dope, man. It's eclectic for sure. Even within the metal scene, you got a bunch of different flavors of metal. It's a lot of really nice talent. The indie scene here rips. The rap scene here kind of speaks for itself.
Awesome.
There's some good rock and roll.
Yeah, there's some good rock and roll. Even the bar bands
Reggae
are solid.
Yeah, cover bands around here.
Any and varied. If you're into music, you can find something you're into here for sure.
I saw Rosano rip it up on fucking Wednesday night.
The blues,
Dude, he's such a monster.
I'll say, what is your, like what local venue would you say is probably the best to come down there to?
If you're looking for like national acts and stuff, definitely the Norva.
Yeah.
The Norva Elevation 27. Scandals is fairly new. They're getting some bigger national acts. As far as the local scene, Riff House has always been really nice to us, and they've also got some good like underground but like national stuff. Like I saw I Hate God there. The first time I saw I Hate God.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think I Hate God's on tour right now, I think.
Yeah, they just got announced to Blue Ridge, I guess.
Oh, they are going to be down there?
Oh, man.
I Hate God.
I Hate God. Did they?
I think they're on Blue Ridge.
Such a good band.
I believe. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but I thought they got announced for Blue Ridge.
So, so do you guys typically just stay local, or have you guys been touring around regionally, or like, what have you guys been doing?
We've done some regional stuff. We got up into Northern Virginia, up into Richmond a little bit. We played in North Carolina, South Carolina. We're going to be doing some regional stuff this spring and summer. It just kind of depends. We kind of do the Weekend Warrior thing,
Right.
do dates here and here and there out of town, and then come back, and we try to do every other month maybe in and around here. But obviously right now we're working on this album, so that's kind of where the focus is, and we're going to start looking at booking some shows here very shortly. Yeah, very shortly. So
It's going to be dope.
Right. Well, definitely let us know. I mean, like I said, you guys can, I think some of you are in the group, right? The Metal News Network.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely, when all that stuff comes up, man, post all those flyers, spam it. We don't care.
Yeah.
That's what it's there for. It's there to help, get the word out.
Excellent.
Well, sorry. Okay. So like, where are you guys recording at now? Sorry, we like worded this kind of dumb.
We're at Flagship Studios in Virginia Beach.
Oh, okay. I've actually heard of that. So.
Right. Okay, cool. All right. And do you guys, where do you typically record at? Do you guys frequent this particular studio a lot? Do you guys use any equipment at your home to put down stuff, kind of rough?
I've been in here. God, I've been coming in here to record various things since 2014, 2015. This is actually the first time with this project that we've been in the studio. And we booked the whole weekend out and have been going just nonstop.
Day 3,
12 hours a day. Like just crushing it. But yeah, we've recorded at Dragon Ship. That's where we tracked our first group of singles in our last EP.
Yeah.
And then the last EP was mixed and mastered by Graphite Sound up in PA.
Yeah.
And this time we wanted a dedicated producer and everything to be done in-house by the same studio. So I knew Matt. He's always done a great job for me. He's got a great crew here. So I threw the name in the hat, and
It was drawn.
and they won out. So
Great.
But yeah, we do pre-production at home. We we kind of time map the tracks out. We do obviously all the writing together, and we kind of piece it together, and we've done the time mapping so far, and then we've brought what we've had so far in. We've obviously provided them pre-production tracks to hear, and then giving them an idea of what it's going to sound like once we came in, and then we came in and just laid it down, and we're working through that process right now. So
like a real live rock and roll band,
something like that.
So, I mean, you guys probably have a timeline then when you think this is going to be done, when you're going to be done recording, like when this is going to be done.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we're going to be done, except for the bells and whistles. We're going to be done tracking everything for the most part today, and then the color, the post-production stuff. If there's anything else that needs to be hit, we'll do it at a later date. But yeah, it's been a goddamn marathon weekend.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Recording is probably the least fun part of being in a band.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Especially vocal day, which is why I'm kind of forced today. Like I'm just getting kicked in the face.
Yeah.
But yeah, tentatively, we're looking into October. We want a Halloween release. If it works out that way, excellent. If it don't, it'll be this fall for sure.
We're gonna start dropping some singles, most likely probably around 4th of July ish, maybe a little bit earlier, maybe a little bit later, depending. We're probably gonna throw out a couple of singles before we drop the album as a whole. We're working on a couple concept ideas for some music videos too. Oh. So we're trying to tie all that in together with the time frame of releasing the singles with the individual video for each single, and we're trying to put this concept together where it all kind of has a streamlinedness to it. It's just not a word, but it's some sort of concept around all of it. We're trying to piece that together with a good friend that's a filmmaker, and we're in the process of just starting the recording now. I mean, we're 2 days into it, this being the third day, so we've got a lot of things, balls in the air, so to speak, that we're trying to juggle, and hopefully we can meet those timelines. I feel pretty confident about it, that you'll probably start hearing some new music from us midsummer, hopefully. And if things go all well, we'll probably be releasing the album as a whole before the end of the year.
So, I mean, is that the same person that made the other videos that you guys have out?
No, we the other videos that you've seen, his good friend worked on a couple of them.
Yeah, my buddy Robert Connell. He's actually down in Chile, has been for the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, he's been out of country.
A buddy of mine from back home, an old bandmate from my old punk band. And he's kind of like a multimedia guy. He's a producer. He does videos. He does sound design. He's started working on video games and stuff now. He's kind of a
but there is one video for A Godless Promise Mechanism off the last EP, who was done by a friend of mine I went to college with, who owns Spruce Films, and he's going to be hopefully assisting us with the next videos for this album. So yeah, not all of the videos for the last EP that you've seen were done by the same people. Rob or Bert did a couple of them, and then my friend did with limited instruction, basically like, here man, here's some live video of us playing, and but that's what he pieced that together for A Godless Promise Mechanism, which was the first single we released off the last EP. So hopefully we'll be working with him again on this next batch of videos.
Right. Good. I mean, what I saw, I thought it was pretty awesome. I mean,
cool, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man, I spent a good portion of this morning listening to a few of y'all's songs. Which one of you guys is a Trailer Park Boys fan?
All of us.
I would say
Great, great. Yeah, you guys are great, man. I really like the vibe of your music. I got really strong COC vibes, and I mean, I love Corrosion of Conformity. I like I Hate God and Crowbar, so I'm really excited for your guys' new album.
yeah, it's an honor to be mentioned in the same breath as those guys. So thank you.
Oh man, dude, I mean, it's honest, just an honest thought from me. You guys sound good.
Well, like the old stuff, man, you'll love the new stuff.
Yeah, this new stuff is, I think, a big step up.
Yeah.
Big step up.
Cool, man.
Yeah, I definitely liked it immediately when you guys sent me that email. And my wife, she likes this kind of music too, but she doesn't like all the deathcore shit that I typically listen to. And she's like, "Hey, what's that? Something good finally coming out of your phone?" Oh shit, you broke up a little bit. What was that?
I was gonna say thank your wife for us. Then.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully she'll watch this. She doesn't really watch this shit either.
Oh God, doing more metal stuff.
Yeah, I support you, but leave me the fuck alone for 10 minutes. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think we were gonna. Oh yeah, I don't know if we covered this, but we did. How long have you guys been a band? I know we asked like how long you've been in it, but like how many years have you been the New Mutiny?
The New Mutiny's been around for a while in this formation of all of us together. About 4 years.
Okay, which I think you may have said, but I.
Since the last Mutiny. This is the newest Mutiny.
Mutiny.
Oh,
Oh,
the new Mutiny. Okay, so you're not going to change it to the NU Mutiny, right?
No.
I'm in. It's kind of like
I don't know. Dude, the new metal revival is kind of like in full tilt. Maybe we should change it to NU.
Get on some of those major tours that are coming through.
Yeah.
I might be in for it.
Yeah. Open up for the Limp Bizkit.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
we just Limp Bizkit still sucks. That's the name of their new tour. It's you can't hate them for it.
Right.
Hey, if people are willing to pay $70 fucking floor seats, man, good on you.
Yeah.
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 We paid $7 for a show last night. I thought that was awesome.
What Wilhelm Scream tickets are what, like 17?
17.
I was like, oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. That's rock, man.
Punk rock.
That's punk rock.
So obviously we mentioned I Hate God and COC. What other influences do you guys have?
Mine are many and varied. When it comes to this, when it comes to Mutiny, the late 90s hardcore and metalcore is really what I lean into as far as like the heavier music. Some of the sludge coming out of like, I Hate God. But I'm big fan of Every Time I Die, big fan of Cave In, big fan of The Bled. Just all of that. When I was 18, 19 years old and still could stand up on my own 2 feet in the pit, crushing heads in, it was at shows like that. And that's always been the shit that gets me the most pumped up, is that mathy hardcore punk.
Yeah, I agree. I like that shit too. So we're actually going to a pretty hardcore show on Saturday next week in DC.
Nice.
It's kind of what it was last night, the show we went to. So I can't remember. Unfortunately, man, we've had a ton of people send us flyers. So we are starting to, it's all getting in there. We're trying to organize it all. Are you guys having any shows up? So technically we live in Northern Virginia, but we're close to DC and we're close to Richmond. I don't know if you guys probably know where Fredericksburg is. Like we're really close to Fredericksburg. So do you guys have any shows in the near future up in this area that you know of as of right now?
I don't have anything on the books, but I mean, I'm sure we're going to be hitting Richmond and Fredericksburg probably a handful of times this year, just because it's been so long since we've been up that way. We played last weekend?
We were in Richmond last weekend. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah. You know what? Now that you say that, I remember that. I can't remember what the hell we were doing last weekend.
With Cut the Architect's Hand and Alluvion. Yeah, that was fun. And it was super fun.
But we'll definitely be up your way sooner than later. Probably, I'd say maybe May, June, sometime.
Okay. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. Stuff, and we'll definitely be in touch. Get you guys on the list to come out for sure.
Yeah, definitely. We appreciate that. I
Yeah,
mean, we
for
could, I mean,
sure.
if you guys got anything going on down that way too, we always having, need an excuse to go to the beach.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Like we
Hopefully
could
we'll have some new dates here shortly. We're working on, we got a couple things tentative right now. We're just waiting for confirmation to be able to kind of announce them. So
Right.
and I guess, well, I do want to tell you guys this too. So one of the bands that we saw last night is called Skin Crawlers. And the guy that we met the whole band, but one of the guys from that band his name is Dan Peretta. Yeah. We asked him if he had heard of you guys, and he spoke highly of you as well. So just putting that information out there.
oh no, yeah, they fucking rip, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, Dan. Yeah, thanks, bro. Awesome.
Yeah, that's what we're kind of doing with this podcast. We're trying to build like a community, kind of get things back to the way it used to be, where everybody's buds.
Oh yeah. Where'd you guys see him last night?
It's called the Recreation Center or the Rec Center up in Fredericksburg.
Right. Yeah. Great chili dogs.
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like so we just did before you guys got on, we did a little another episode of the podcast, and that's what we were talking about. Like, don't go there unless you're interested, for food, unless you want to eat chili dogs and shit, which they smell good.
Yeah. It was like not last year, maybe the year before. That. Yeah, we played a show there. It was a great time, great venue, great people, great scene. So we've been looking to get back. It's just,
yeah, the world stopped
kind of changed
just when we started,
minute.
like hanging out up there, and then, so we gotta get back into it. So,
well, we'll definitely hit up these
record and it's a good way to get back into the swing of things.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I believe that the show at the Rec Center was put on through XLV. Is that what it was?
Yes. Good Lord, man. We do have notes, believe me, but like we didn't know we were going to run into some of these. So we learned a lot of shit last night. I mean, we got hit up by a lot of people, which is good. We're glad, but it's all coming down. Literally all day today, we have been trying to organize this.
Yeah.
Not just interview, but all these other interviews.
We appreciate you guys taking the time to speak to us, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, likewise, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We wouldn't have anything to do if you guys wouldn't talk to us. So, I mean,
neither would we.
Right. I guess the last
hanging out on the couch all day, listening to me blow my voice out.
My job on the couch today.
Oh, that's the best job.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, is it my turn to do stuff? Fuck.
But I guess I'll sleep whenever the producer tells me I'm
sleep
allowed
when you're
to.
dead.
Yeah. All right, it's all worth it, right? That's what we keep telling ourselves. We do this because we love it so fucking much.
This album's gonna bang. It's gonna bang your mom.
It is gonna fucking bang. I don't know if it's gonna bang my mom. She's not a big fan of what we do.
I don't think I want it to bang. There's somebody's mom out there that it's gonna probably, might just say that.
It's a feel good album for the ladies.
It's a feel good, positive album.
Very uplifting.
Oh, that's what we live for.
Nothing but pot full of serial killer references and viscera, bad shit. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh shit, you might be able to hashtag that true crime. Then you will get all the
yeah.
What,
references are there. They're definitely in there. People might have to do their research on a little of this stuff that comes out of this guy's fucking mouth. But
yeah, well, that's the point, right? We educate.
Nothing's free. Nothing's free. You want to learn, you got to put in the work. So
edutainment. That's what we should have called the album.
A hard rock band with educational tendencies.
So am I hearing you guys right? Is this album kind of a concept album that you guys are going to be doing? And if so, what's the concept?
It's not a narrative, we're not going all like Pink Floyd Dream Theater with the shit, but at first when we had the idea, I was all like, hey, I would like to try my hand at a story. And then I got really angry and pissed off and bailed on the story. Yeah, it is kind of a comment on the human animal and the way it reacts to shit that, like mainly shit that has happened in the last 2 years, like faced with something hyper dangerous, instead of, banding together and protecting each other, we decided to attack the people that came up with a plan on how to do that. And then we attacked each other. And it seems to be our MO. We're not really into survival. We're more into survivalism, which is bullshit. The isms are the problem. The name of the record is The Only Animal, and it comes from an Anton LaVey quote that, I'm going to loosely quote him now. It's we're the only animal born with the ability to change our nature. But when we do it, we're treated like village idiots. Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely interested.
Yeah, man. That got me way more hyped for the new album. Just knowing that. I mean, that's cool.
So yeah, it's kind of like that, man. It's a lot of the poison that's been floating around in my head, for a lot of years, not just the last couple. Right. And combined with watching my neighbors be at each other's throats instead of being helpful towards one another. It kind of pissed me the fuck off. So I had something to say about it. Great. So then I wrote cryptic lyrics that don't make any goddamn sense, and then I'm going to tell people that.
Right.
It's like a choose your own adventure, right? Like
right.
You can interpret it any way you want.
Oh, he just said good night. Oh wait,
no, he didn't. Yeah.
But yeah, man. So yeah, it's definitely a lot darker than the stuff we've done before, and we've, I've touched on some pretty dark shit on the last EP and the singles before that we released. But this is more like compartmentalized. Everything is more thought out. It's not so frenetic and spaced out. It doesn't jump ideas.
Concentrated darkness.
Yeah, it's concentrated darkness.
Focus.
Yeah.
At least I think I'm definitely hyped for it.
Hear it, you'll tell me.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we'll definitely let you know. But we probably should have done this in the beginning of the interview, but since we're so experienced, we forgot. Could you introduce yourselves and what you do in the band?
I'm Jason. I play guitar and sing lead vocal.
All right.
I'm Jason. I play guitar.
I'm Mikey, and I play drums.
And our bass player is not here today because his babysitter for his young son had to bail on him. So he finished up parts yesterday in the studio and was able to join us. So
we're totally bad rock.
She had to bail.
He couldn't make it to that.
Oh no! I thought maybe he was just trying to dip out so he didn't have to stay at the studio anymore.
He hates Mikey. Yeah. Like he's got a real problem. I mean, look at him. Like a lot of
tension in the rhythm section.
Where's my boy?
But no, yeah, our bass player's name is Jason as well, and he plays bass.
And he got his job done yesterday, so we're not hyper upset that he can't be here today.
Right.
So he got
a valid reason for not being able to join us. So
that's fine, man. That's fine. I was starting to think, I thought this was a 4-piece. So
yeah, I just abandon my children when I want to do something, so that's why I'm here.
Same. I just want to get the hell out of the room so we can do this interview.
Yes.
What other bands down in that area do you guys think we should be checking out?
Oh man, is it time to plug my other band?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So I've got a Americana rock outfit called Lori Creek and the Dapper Damned. Handful of records out. We're currently doing. We've got a bunch of shows booked here locally in Hampton Roads. So definitely check that out. It's Lori Creek, Lori Creek. As far as things I'm not involved in, my personal favorite as far as like metal and sludge and all things violent goes, Slaghead. Definitely Slaghead. They're out of Hampton. Great guy. Crazy, like proggy sludge blackened vocals, just sick riffs.
There's Sin out of Newport News. They're a hell of a metal band. They've been doing it for a while. They rip. They're full 3-piece. Salt.
The Jellycats. Who's that?
Rachel and the Jellycats.
Rachel and the Jellycats. They got a cool, like old school
kind of 50s vibe.
Like 50s vibe.
There's
Get your sock hop on.
there's a band, there's kind of a punk, not emo, kind of indie, all kind of flavors called Long Sleeves. A couple buddies of mine play in that band. They're pretty good. There's another band that's kind of on the harder metal side called Poor Vita. Some
Yeah,
buddies of
those
ours
guys are
there.
good.
Mhm.
The life hacks.
The
Gotta mention the life hacks, especially since we're sitting in flagship.
Yeah, I mean Bennett Wales has been killing it.
Bennett Wells has been killing it. God, dude, there are so many.
There's a lot.
There's so many damn bands here that are great.
Yeah, there's a lot of good.
Bono and the Conquerors.
Guy rips.
Yeah,
Hell of a blues guitar player.
He did.
Mr. Fang.
Oh God,
Mr. Fang and the Dark Tones. If you guys like psychobilly, kind of horror rock, like
yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
my
Yeah,
wife's
they
wife's other band,
Tornado Bait?
Tornado Bait.
what were you gonna say? Trailer Bait?
Trailer Park. But no, like a Tornado Bait. They're like trailer park grunge bluegrass stuff. Like it's weird. It's very strange flavor of punk rock.
Yeah.
That I just love. Missy's great and
Couple
always entertaining.
other hard rock bands. I guess One Shot Fired.
Yeah.
Heard of that.
Babylon Rising, another rock band out of here.
Eat Cleaver.
Yeet Cleaver,
Yeet
yeah,
Cleaver,
Yeet
yes.
Cleaver.
Nasty, nasty.
Beat down. You want
down
some
shit.
beat down metal? Yeah, those guys rip. Trying to think.
Who else? Who else are we forgetting?
Dead Friends.
Yeah.
Dead Friends. is
They are
so
by far.
sick.
They are by far my favorite band out of here.
Yeah.
They're rip, plus
Demons.
hardcore. Demons.
Yeah.
Demons also a badass, like kind of noise post punk, like they rip.
Do we need to mention Freedom Hawk? Like, doesn't
yeah.
everybody know they
Freedom
exist?
Hawk. Have you ever heard of Freedom Hawk? Like, you want to talk about Freedom Hawk? Those guys have been killing it for a long time. Old Scars, like if you want to talk punk rock, Old Scars.
Yeah.
They rip. Who else?
It's a lot. We could name
The
we could-
Nerve Scheme. Those
Nerve
guys
Scheme.
rip.
Sounds like we need to move in between Richmond and Norfolk in Virginia Beach area. it's like between the two areas, man. It seems like enough to keep us busy for a couple
like
of years.
There is a lot going on here. Like if you're here and you're into music and you're pissed off because you're not seeing what you want, you're not trying hard enough. Like all you gotta do is walk outside. Something cool's happening now.
There's live music going on every night of the week here somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe it's it might not be original stuff, but for the most part, I mean, you can find a good band playing every night of the week.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I said, we always, looking for an excuse to come down there. So
Hey man, let us know.
any of those bands that you mentioned that you guys, let them know about our group and get them to join up so that they can start posting on there. Cause we have personal friends that live in those areas that would be interested. It's not wasted time.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Just because we're located up here. I mean, we got friends all over the friggin' place.
Right.
Killer.
I guess I don't know. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think I'm all out of questions.
We probably have more questions, but we just can't think of them right now.
No, it's all good.
What was the story about the guy in Florida you were telling us about during the practice?
The rumor has it long about
Oh,
4
it's
o'clock.
Set it up first. Let's set it up first. Like most people, loves a good pickle, right? I like a good pickle.
Good pickle,
He
man.
likes a good pickle. We all kind of like a good pickle, right? So like we kind of got into the thing where he found moonshine pickles. I don't know if you guys have seen those yet. Like,
Yes.
yeah, okay,
Oh,
right?
they're delicious.
They're delicious, right? So he sent us an article the other day about a gentleman. How old is he? 47?
He's 47. Pickle packing perv popped on private premise.
That is Hey guys, we're talking about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's daylight. Like absolutely
Tampa.
no reason to be this fucked up.
Florida.
A pantsless man
Pants,
is
no
outside
pants
of a
at all.
townhouse pleasuring himself.
Masturbating.
He's got a pickle in one hand and his
I think the pickle was in his
Large pickle.
The
Yeah,
pickle was
large.
so this guy. So imagine you're a cop, right? It's 4 in the afternoon.
shift change is coming.
Shift
You're like,
change. You know what I
like,
mean?
go home.
You just you're trying not to get shot. Like you just want to go home. Take a look. Whatever. You get a call. There's obviously a some distressed woman or somebody.
Somebody saw something.
Somebody
they didn't
saw
wanna see.
something. They called the police. You show up. There's a guy
No pants.
no pants in the front of your townhouse. I'd imagine your townhouse probably has a small front yard, so he's right up on you. No pants, masturbating with a pickle in his ass.
That is how we got started in the studio.
Yeah, so that was like the first conversation. We didn't talk anything about
That's how we set the vibe.
it wasn't like where you want to set the drums up, what are we going for guitar tones, like any of that. It was just like, did you see this article about this guy that got dating in somebody's front yard with a fucking pickle up his ass?
I actually thought it was my dad for a minute. And then I was like, oh, it's Tampa. Never mind. All right.
Oh.
I thought that he like followed the pickle out and was like having sex with the pickle, and I was incorrect. He was using the other way. Yeah,
Creative
Plug.
he's all about that pressure, man.
I was hoping to get hollowed the pickle out.
So was I. I kind of wish it was more that way.
No, it was just a dill plug.
I mean, I have had some fucking pickles in my life that I've been like, if I could fuck this.
It's good. It's that good of a pickle. You'd have sex with it. Hopefully, Classic sees this and they give the guy some sort of sponsorship or something.
No.
Oh, so the guy had the best part about it is the guy has a fucking tattoo. Where was it on his arm?
I don't know where it is.
So the guy has a tattoo on him that says "Only God can judge me."
That's icing on the cake.
Yeah.
And what did he say to the cops? He said something to
I
cops.
don't know.
I thought you said he said something like he's like
I forget.
only God
Yeah.
only God can judge.
No,
No,
at this point, we can pretty much say anything we want. Like,
yeah, we're just
it's hardly like he'll see this. And even then, like, would he have a leg to stand on for a defamation suit? Like, you've already defamed
150
yourself.
bucks. 150 bucks. That's what his bill is.
yeah. His bail was only
But that was
$150.
$150 worth it.
I would could somehow get him on the record.
My man's living his best life.
Just get him. If we could just get him to say only God can judge me, and we'll put it on the record.
We have gone off on a serious tangent.
It's been weird. You guys should try to get him on the podcast, maybe.
You
Yeah.
should.
I'm thinking about it now.
Yeah.
Pedal than
And
fucking
just-
a pickle.
yeah. Just make all these weird like pickle cucumber references and see if it goes for his head. He plays along with it.
And that's it. You see, we had everybody that's going to see this. They would have been with us
Until
all
the
way
end.
now, and now they're like, well,
These guys are weird. They're talking
These
about
guys
this
are-
guy fucking a pickle.
I don't want to know what's on this album.
Well,
No,
there's
this
nothing
is-
using any kind of
Yeah.
fruit or
Zero
food.
pickle fucking.
Yeah,
No,
there's
zero.
no
that.
weird shit like that.
No, this is
Holy.
gonna
Our
be
album is whole.
But who knows? It's not done yet. So I mean, we could still throw something in there.
that's right. I mean, this is gonna be the what we post as our clickbait fucking headline about the pickle fucking
Boom. There we go.
Yeah.
ban witnesses pickle fucker.
We'll just tag every pickle company and see if we can get a sponsorship out.
Totally old dude.
All those
Yeah,
pickles.
dude, like,
Old
like he got
Smokies.
real serious real quick. He
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
no, let's do it.
The moonshine company that makes pickles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get them. Moonshine pickles. You hear us? Send us a look us up.
Good.
We'll hashtag it for you.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. Well, we really appreciate this interview. We're going to continue to post stuff about you guys, your videos as they come through. It's stuff that you've already sent me, or us rather. And of course, you guys are part of the group, so feel free to spam whatever you want on there, man. We're not going to get angry.
Oh, yeah.
Post a pickle story every now and then.
We'll throw it out there. We'll
All
keep
right, man. Y'all, what's that?
we'll keep it interesting.
Yeah, definitely. All right, man. Well, y'all have a good afternoon, and hope you get everything done up today, finished up.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys. Thank you for your time.
You guys at a rock show soon.
Yeah.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right. Later.